Hello viewers, welcome once again to Legacy Finance. In today's episode, I'm going to be sharing with you 4 practical methods that you can employ to truly become financially independent. Without saying much, I know that we all know the very importance of becoming financially independent. Think of the peace of mind, the security, and the stress-free life that becoming financially independent will afford you. And now, if you are new to this channel, Legacy Finance is all about personal finance, investments, and entrepreneurship. If you like content like that, you may consider subscribing to this channel so that you get regular updates of content like this. Now, let's get into the very depths of this video. Now, the first method I'll be highlighting here is what I call acquiring your wealth through an inheritance. Statistics have shown that 20% of wealthy people in the world acquire their wealth through inheritance. If you are lucky enough to be born into a bloodline or a family that your predecessors made very good decisions about money, it's possible that they may will a lot of money to you on their demise. Now, this is very good because you didn't really have to do the work to get the money. Some other people have done the work and you are lucky enough to be passed the money on to. So the only thing you have to do to maintain or sustain this wealth is to learn about money management and how to grow money. So if you are able to acquire these skills, then you continue to grow the money and the wealth will continue to perpetuate in your family line. So that is one of the routes that you can take to truly become financially independent. Now, I know that most of us may not be lucky enough to be found in this group. As I said earlier, it's only 20% of the world's wealthy people that belong to this class. So what happens to the rest of us? What happens to the 80%? Now, is it possible that you can also become wealthy? And my answer is yes. Now, the interesting thing is that the other 80% of wealthy people acquire their wealth all by themselves. And yet, more interesting is the fact that they made their wealth as first generational wealth builders, meaning that in their family line or family history, there's never been anyone that has made money this much. So it's possible that you could start from a very humble beginning and you'll be able to reach the millionaire or a wealthy status. And that is what the next 3 methods will highlight. Now, the second on my list is becoming very good at your craft. And I know this is where most of us will belong to, because you go to school, you graduate, then you look for a job. Now, when you look for a job and you are lucky enough to get a job, the next thing you have to do is to spend and invest time in learning that craft very well. Make sure that you become a master of that trade or craft. Now, as you become very good at your craft, you become more valuable to your company. And you have to ask yourself, what does it take to really be very good in this company? Is it that you have to learn about marketing? Is it that you have to learn about sales? Is it that you have to learn about communication? Is it that you have to learn about conflict resolution? Whatever soft skills or hard skills that it takes for you to be valuable in that company, you should be willing to invest that time to truly become very good at it so that you become an asset to your company. Once you become an asset, you can demand for a higher salary. Even management itself, in an attempt to keep you, will want to seasonally increase your salary so that you continue to work with them. And as your salary increases, you are certainly on your way to becoming financially independent. Now, think of big names like CEO of Apple, CEO of Facebook, CEO of Amazon. All these are companies that are willing to pay their CEOs up to the range of 20 million plus just so that they can keep them. So, and all this is because these people spend time in developing themselves and becoming very good at what they do. All right, so that's the second method. Now, the third method is what I call trading money for money. Now, in the second method, what you are simply doing is you are trading time for money. But this third method that I'm going to talk about is about trading money for money. This method requires that you already have money sitting somewhere and you are willing to invest that money so that it will give you good returns over the long time. So this simply means that becoming an investor. You have to become an investor. And there are many routes that you can take to becoming an investor. You can decide to invest in stocks, you can decide to invest in bonds, you can decide to invest in real estate. All these are very good outlets that you can invest your money in, and it will over time yield very good returns for you as well. But the challenge is that you need to have money to invest that money so that you can make good returns on it. So that is the main challenge of this method. Now, if you are having challenges with the first, the second, and the third, I am hoping that the last method that I'll be sharing will be something that will resonate better with you, and that is building a business. Building a business. What does it take to build a business? For me, principally, it is not money. The main thing in building a business is the ideas. Because one idea, just one idea, can change the whole world. All you need is the idea. Because there are people out there with money who are willing to support or fund brilliant ideas. So you have to sit down and generate very brilliant ideas that you believe that over the long time will generate will be a solution to a major problem on earth. So the best way to use this approach is to think of a solution to an existing problem or a problem that is yet to come. So once you are able to get that, you will be able to get investors who will be willing to invest in your idea. Then over time, it will generate enough capital for you. So friends, those are the four routes that you can take to truly achieve financial independence. You can inherit it, you can become very good at your job, you can also be an investor, and you can also build a business. Now, comment in the comment section below telling me which of these routes is best for you and which one you are currently on. Thank you very much for watching, and if you got some value out of this video, please remember to like this video so that it will help grow the channel and make the channel too viral as well. Thank you very much for your time, and I hope that you do come around to watch our other videos. Bye.